The pride of the High Plains, the Balko Lady Bison are on the air. You're listening to Balko Lady Bison basketball live on the Balko Bison Sports Network. Today we have a top 20 matchup between the number 18 Balko Lady Bison and the number 10 Okeene Lady Whippets. This is the third round of the Class B OSSAA Women's Basketball Playoff. Both of these teams are on the winner's side of the bracket still, and so they are still very much in play for a run to the area playoff. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to have the keys to tonight's victory. The starting lineups, the national anthem, and the tip-off live from Okeene, Oklahoma. Balko Lady Bison basketball will continue in a moment. Welcome back to Okeene, Oklahoma, and this third round playoff matchup between the Balko Lady Bison and the Okeene Lady Whippets. As we mentioned earlier, the double elimination is still intact for both teams, as both teams have remained on the winner's side of the bracket. Last season, Okeene's season ended in the fifth round of the playoffs, falling to Beaver in the area quarterfinal. The Lady Whippets advanced to tonight's game by defeating Geary 62-34 in the district semifinal and Sweetwater 65-33 in the district final. Balko advanced to tonight's game by defeating Timberlake 67-19 in the district semifinal and Medford 69-15 in the district final. The number 10 ranked Okeene Lady Whippets come into tonight's game with a record of 23 wins and 2 losses on the season. Definitely a game where their ranking belies their record, 23-2, and they have impressive victories in those 23, including a victory over Lomega, the number 1 ranked team in the state. And that game was at Lomega. The Lady Whippets are averaging 51.2 points a game offensively. Their season high was 72 against Burlington. Their season low was 38 against Wacomas. They're averaging scoring 58.8 points a game over the course of their last 5. They're averaging giving up just 31.7 points a game defensively. Their average margin of victory over the course of the entire season has been 20 points a game. The most they've allowed all year long has been 50 against Oklahoma Bible, and their season low was 15 against Crescent a few weeks back. They're averaging giving up just 30.8 points a game defensively in their last 5 games, so they're getting even stingier now as the season wears on. This team is defense first, defense always. On the offensive side, Keely Hussey runs the offense and can create in nearly every situation. Madison Schmidt is capable of getting hot and burying teams from the outside. Caitlin Penner is going to dominate the paint both offensively and defensively. She is just a load down there and extremely talented. This team has no real weaknesses as a team. They are undefeated over the course of the season against Class B opponents, and they are riding a 9-game win streak into tonight's game with their average margin of victory being 23.6 points a game. The number 18 ranked Balko Lady Bison come into tonight's game with a record of 14 wins and 7 losses on the season. They're averaging 53.8 points a game offensively for the season. Their season high was 84 points scored against Rolla, and their season low was 32 against Turpin. They're averaging 55 points a game, so they've increased that over the last 5 games that they've played. And the Lady Bison are 4-1 in their last 5. They're averaging giving up just 35 points a game defensively over the course of the last 5. And they've only allowed 31.1 points a game over the course of the entire season. Their season high that they've allowed was 65 points against number 8 ranked Arnett, and their season low was 8 against Rolla. Aspen Freeman is going to be asked to produce her biggest game of the year, maybe not in the scorebook, but in preventing domination by Okeene's Penner. They've got to prevent penetration leading to open perimeter shots. And aggressive defense for them is going to lead to fast break and transition opportunities. They have to take advantage, just like they did the other night, of open shot opportunities. And they have to involve Carolyn O'Vara and Sawyer Stockton early in this one. Whoever controls the tempo of this game is going to win the game. If this turns into a three-point shooting contest, however, you have to like Balko's chances, as Balko tends to shoot very, very well from range. This is the first meeting between these two teams since 2011. The winner of tonight's game will face the winner between Arnett and Kremlin Hillsdale on Monday at 6:30 in Fairview. The loser of today's game will face the winner between Goodwell and Schindler tomorrow at 6:30 in Fairview. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineup for tonight's game, the national anthem, and the tip-off of this regional quarterfinal between the Balko Lady Bison and the Okeene Lady Whippets. Balko Lady Bison basketball continue in a moment. Welcome back to Okeene, Oklahoma for this Class B third-round matchup between the number 18 ranked Balko Lady Bison and number 10 ranked Okeene Lady Whippets. They're going to do the national anthem in arena, so we're going to take another quick break. When we come back, we will have the start of this game. Balko Lady Bison basketball will continue in a moment. A nice rendition of the national anthem performed by the Okeene Whippet Band. And now, the starting lineup for tonight's game. First of the number 10 ranked Okeene Lady Whippets, coming into tonight's game with a record of 23 wins and 2 losses on the season. Number 2, Keely Hussey. Number 14, Kaylin Aldridge. Number 11, Caitlin Penner. Number 13, Ryan Duke. And number 21, Madison Schmidt. And the Lady Whippets are coached by Patrick Penner. For the number 18 ranked Balko Lady Bison, coming into tonight's game with a record of 14 wins and 7 losses on the season. Junior number 5, Sawyer Stockton. Senior number 11, Carolyn Olvera. Junior number 14, Maylee Wirtz. Sophomore number 15, Emily Trenum. And sophomore number 24, Aspen Freeman. And they are coached by Brittany Johnson. So we're about to be underway from here in Okeene, Oklahoma. We do want to thank everybody for listening to this broadcast of Balko Lady Bison Basketball. If you're listening, shoot us a message on Facebook, Balko Bison Sports Network, or on Twitter at Balko Sports. Let us know where you're listening from, who you're rooting for. We'll be more than happy to read your messages on air. We love hearing from the listeners. We do want to thank everybody for listening to this broadcast, again, of Balko Lady Bison Basketball. My name is David Vaughn. I'll be your host for the next couple hours. Very pleasant good evening to you all, wherever you may be. A lot riding on today's game. Remember, the winner of this game will qualify automatically for the area tournament, and they will not play again until Monday, where they will face the winner between Arnett and Kremlin Hillsdale. The loser of today's game will face the winner between Goodwell and Schindler tomorrow at 6:30. Both those games will be in Fairview. Balko Lady Bison have already taken the floor. They are in their road maroon uniforms with the script Balko across the chest, white lettering and white trim, and they will be going from left to right across your screen. Okeene is in their home white uniforms with Carolina blue lettering and black trim, and they will be going from left to right. Sawyer Stockton and Caitlin Penner set to jump in midcourt. The ball is in the air. Controlled by the Lady Bison, we're underway. Carolyn Olvera has it at the timeline. 1-2-2 zone being employed by Okeene. Trenum has the ball now, circling around, reverses course, giving it off to Olvera on the near side, driving in. Picks up her dribble, passes back to Stockton. To Trenum. Trenum over to Wirtz to Olvera. Olvera between the circles, over to Trenum now on the far side, has the ball, driving in now, dishing off to Aspen Freeman, bounce pass to Sawyer Stockton, over to Carolyn Olvera. Olvera driving in. Double team comes over to Trenum. Trenum for 3, no good. Rebound by Madison Schmidt. Come back the other way now are the Whippets. Outlet goes to Caitlin Penner. Penner driving in, dishing out to the near side. 3-pointer for Kaylin Aldridge is off the back iron, no good. Rebound deflected out of bounds off of Okeene. It'll be Balko basketball, 7:15 to go here in the first quarter. Full court press being employed by the Lady Whippets. Olvera has the ball, giving it back off to Aspen Freeman. Freeman outlets it to Stockton. Stockton has it in the front court now. Chased over to the sideline on the far side, circles back around. Has the ball, looking to get rid of it. Coach Johnson calling the play on the near sideline. Olvera now with it between the circles, holds the ball above her head and begins to take her dribble. Utilizes the Freeman screen. Olvera has it and it's knocked away. We have a foul on the floor. Okeene foul number 11, Caitlin Penner. That'll be her first personal foul, first team foul. Balko basketball inbounding on the baseline underneath their basket. Olvera to do the honors for the Lady Bison. Outlet goes to the elbow to Freeman, back to Olvera. Olvera has the ball in the corner. Double team comes. Pass over to Freeman. She has to reach for it, but she does get it, handing it off to Olvera. Heavy pressure by the Okeene defense. Balko has not been to the interior yet in this game. So excellent defense. 3-pointer for Stockton off the front iron, no good. Rebounded by by Schmidt. Come back the other way now are the Whippets. Keely Hussey with it as she'll bring it across the timeline. Dribbling toward the far side, has the ball, giving it off to Schmidt between the circles. Give and go. Schmidt has the ball on the block. Layup is good. First points of the game belong to Madison Schmidt and the Okeene Whippets. It's 2-0 favor Okeene. 6:15 to go here in the first quarter. Olvera giving it to Trenum on the near side. Over to Maylee Wirtz. Wirtz has it driving the baseline. Double team comes. Pass over to Olvera. Olvera has it through a double team off the glass and good. Nice move by Carolyn Olvera, and we're tied up at 2. 2 minutes gone here in the ballgame. Kaylin Aldridge has it in the front court, giving it back to Hussey. Keely Hussey getting the instructions from Coach Penner. And she begins to dribble, giving it off now to Madison Schmidt. Over to Aldridge. Top of the key 3-pointer. Off the side of the iron, no good. Rebounded by Maylee Wirtz. and nobody comes back to get the outlet. Emily Trenum finally does, has the ball, bring it into the front court. Driving in out of it, dishing out of a double team over to Stockton. Cross-court pass to Olvera to Freeman. Freeman for three from the corner. Bang! Three-point basket good. Aspen Freeman. And the Lady Bison lead 5-2. 5:23 to go here in the quarter. Keely Hussey into the front court. Over to Kaylin Aldridge at the free throw line, extended on the far side, has the ball, cross-court pass to Ryan Duke. Now over to the near side, Keely Hussey has it, and Okeene's going to reset the offense. Giving it back now to Kaylin Aldridge, over to Penner. Penner bounce pass to the block, Ryan Duke back to Penner. Penner has the ball, driving in, passing out of a double team over to Hussey. Hussey layup off the glass is good. First points for her in this 5-4 Lady Bison. 4:53 to go here in the first quarter. Carolyn Olvera calling the play as she walks across the timeline, standing near the Okeene logo. Passing over to Aspen Freeman. The pass is stolen. A not very good pass by Olvera. It's stolen by Keely Hussey, coming back the other way. Two Lady Bison players go for the steal, don't get it. Kaylin Aldridge now has it between the circles. 4.5 to go here in the first quarter. Ryan Duke with it, passing out to the top of the key. Keely Hussey driving in, dishing out to Kaylin Aldridge. Now back to the top of the key. Ryan Duke holding the ball, still has a dribble. She wants it, passes to Hussey instead. Double team comes. Bounce pass back to the top of the key. Kaylin Penner has it, driving through a double team, loses control. A double dribble violation will be a turnover in Balko basketball. Good defense by both teams in the early going of this one. Kaylin Olvera has the ball in the front court, giving it off now to Aspen Freeman. Freeman driving around the circle, giving it off to Wirtz. Wirtz loses control and it's stolen. Come back the other way. Numbers back defensively for Balko. So Okeene's going to slow it down. Long outlet to Kaylin Aldridge. Aldridge driving in on Olvera. Picks up her dribble. Bounce pass is stolen by Sawyer Stockton. Transition opportunity for Stockton. Driving in. Shot is no good. They'll say it was blocked by Keely Hussey, and it'll be Balko basketball inbounding on the baseline. 3:43 to go here in the first quarter. Olvera looking to inbound. The official has not given it to her yet. Olvera finds Wirtz, and we have a reach-in foul. Foul's going to be on Ryan Duke. That'll be her first personal foul, second team foul. Balko basketball again inbounding from the baseline. 3:41 to go here in the first quarter. 1 point lead for Lady Bison and the basketball. Long outlet goes to Emily Trenum between the circles. Now driving in on Schmidt, dishing over to Freeman. Freeman passing out of a double team over to Stockton. Stockton looking to penetrate, drives in, dishes out to Trenum for three. Off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by Madison Schmidt, and a foul on Sawyer Stockton. That'll be her first personal foul, first team foul. And it will be Okeene basketball. Caden Sager and Caitlin Gonzalez checking in, and Maylee Wirtz and Emily Trenum will have a seat. Inbound goes to Hussey, will bring it across the timeline slowly. 2-3 zone being employed by the Lady Bison. Hussey directing traffic, passing over to Duke. Giving back now to Schmidt. Schmidt, double team comes, dishing out now to Aldridge for three off the front iron, no good. Rebounded by Sawyer Stockton. Balko wants to run, but they can't. Nice defense by Caitlin Aldridge. Giving up now to Carolyn Olvera in the front court, has the ball, driving in, passing out. Three-pointer is off the back iron, no good. Rebound deflected by Gonzalez, but picked up by the Lady Whippets. Come back the other way now is Okeene. 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 5-4 your score favor Balko. Definitely a much closer game than both these teams have seen so far. Pass is stolen by Stockton. Impressive hands there by Sawyer Stockton. She just used her Spider-Man hands on that. The pass is way too tall for Caden Sager. So turnover and Okeene basketball, 2:37 to go here in the first quarter. Kaylin Aldridge will walk it across the timeline for the Lady Whippets. Over to Keely Hussey on the near side. Having the ball, now passing it back over to Ryan Duke. Over to the elbow, back to Kaylin Penner. To the near side now, Keely Hussey has it, driving in. Double team comes, she spins it back out to the high post. And Okeene's going to reset the offense. Over to the near side, Keely Hussey has it. Behind the line, three-pointer is good. Three-point basket good for Keely Hussey. That's 5 for her, and it's 7-5 Okeene. 2:03 to go here in the first quarter. Caden Sager has it, driving in, passing over to Sawyer Stockton. Thought about the long jumper, opted not to take it. Threw a double team off the glass, no good. We have a foul on the shot. Foul's going to be on Ryan Duke. That'll be her second personal foul. 3 team fouls for the Lady Whippets, and it will be Sawyer Stockton at the line to shoot 2. Sawyer Stockton coming off a career-high 35 points in their last game against Medford. Looking for her first points in tonight's game. Taking 3 dribbles. First free throw's on the way, and good. Madison Munden checking into the game, and Ryan Duke will have a seat. One more free throw forthcoming for the 5'6" junior from Balko. Taking a couple dribbles, free throws on the way, and good. So Sawyer Stockton converts both, and we're tied at 7 with 1:53 to go here in the first quarter. And this, I feel like, is kind of exactly what we expected to see between these two games. Good defense, maybe not necessarily a whole lot of scoring. Reversing course over to Hussey. Hussey passing it off to Penner. Penner driving in, has the ball, and she traveled with it. So a turnover for the Lady Whippets, and it will be Balko basketball. I will say this, Balko, if this game stays close for a long period of time, the Lady Bison are much more equipped to handle it than are the Lady Whippets. They've not been in very many close games this year. And so if this game is close at the end of the game, it's going to be favor the Lady Bison. Of course, it would be favor the Lady Bison if they, as the 15-foot jumper is good for Sawyer Stockton, it would be good for the Lady Bison if they just kind of blew them out as well. But that's not going to happen. Okeene's a very, very good team. 1:15 to go here in the quarter. Balko with a 2-point lead. Okeene basketball. Hussey with it at the top of the key. Passing over to Schmidt. Madison Schmidt driving in, picking up her dribble. Spin move. 14-foot jumper off the back iron. No good. Rebound deflected and picked up by Carolyn Olvera. Coming back the other way. Balko wants to run. Olvera threw a double team. Numbers for Balko if they hurry. Olvera over to Stockton. Stockton for 3. Off the back iron, no good. Rebounded by the Lady Whippets. Come back the other way now. Keely Hussey with it on the far side. She'll bring it across the midcourt stripe quickly. Wide open three-pointer for Kaylin Aldridge. Misses everything, no good. Rebound by Gonzalez over to Olvera, up to Stockton. Numbers back defensively for Okeene. And Balko's going to slow it down now. 40 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 9-7 Lady Bison. Kaylin Olvera has it now near the Okeene logo. 2-1-2 zone being employed by Okeene. Over to Sawyer Stockton. Stockton has it, passing out of a double team over to Olvera. And Balko's most likely going to hold for the last shot of the quarter. Over to Sawyer Stockton. Stockton has it now, passing out of the double team to Freeman. Freeman over to Sager. Sager for 3 from the corner. Bang! 3-point basket good for Caden Sager. Her first points of the game, and the Lady Bison with a 5-point lead. 9 seconds to go in the quarter. Into the front court as Freeman goes for the steal, doesn't get it. The 8-foot jumper is off the back iron, no good. Rebound loose. Pick up by Olvera. A lot of contact, no call. And that's the end of the first quarter with the score. Balko 12, Okeene 7. Balko Lady Bison basketball will continue in a moment. Welcome back to Okeene, Oklahoma, where the Balko Lady Bison lead the Okeene Lady Whippets 12-7. Lady Whippets are being paced by Keely Hussey with 5, 2 for Madison Schmidt. For Balko, Sawyer Stockton has 4, Caden Sager and Aspen Freeman with 3 apiece, and Maley Wirtz with 2. It'll be Okeene basketball to start the second quarter, and they will inbound on the far sideline. Aldrich will bring it across the timeline, giving it off to Keely Hussey. Give and go, the shot off the glass is good. For Caitlin Penner, that'll be her first basket of the game. We're tied up at 9, 7:42 to go here in the first half. Olvera has the ball top of the key, passing over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez to Stockton. Stockton reversing course, giving it off now to Trenum. Trenum with the ball, giving it off to Olvera, over to Wirtz. Wirtz for 3, off the front iron, no good. Rebounded by Penner. Come back the other way are the Lady Whippets. Pass goes to Madison Munden, driving in. The pass is deflected, but picked up by Kaylin Aldrich. Okeene to reset. Hussey between the circles, passing over now to Munden. Munden holding the ball, still has a dribble if she wants it, passes to Penner instead. Over now to Aldrich on the near side, the free throw line extended, passing over to Madison Schmidt. Schmidt driving into the lane, and we have a foul away from the ball. Foul's going to be on Emily Trenum away from the ball. Her first personal foul, second team foul, and it will be Okeene basketball inbounding underneath their basket. Nearly a minute gone here in the second quarter. 3-point lead for Balko. Outlet goes between the circles. Aldrich giving it off now to Munden on the near side. Over to Hussey, back to Munden. And Okeene's going to reverse course. Kaylin Aldrich with it, being guarded by Olvera. Down to the block. Hussey has the ball. Spin move. Passes it out of a double team. Back to Schmidt between the circles. Schmidt loses control, and we have a foul on Balko. It's going to be on Carolyn Olvera, her first personal foul, for her third team foul. And Okeene will inbound underneath their basket once again. 6:48 to go here in the first half. Over to Aldrich. Aldrich is left wide open. Three-pointer off the back iron. No good. Rebound. Hits the ground. Picked up by Stockton. Coming back the other way. Olvera has the ball now. Driving in. Double team comes. Passes back to Stockton. Stockton with it. Circling back around now. Olvera. Top of the key, over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez over to Emily Trenum. Trenum faking the shot, driving now instead across the face, over to Stockton for three. In and out, no good. That ball was halfway down and popped back out. Keely Hussey bringing it the other way for the Lady Whippets. 6:17 to go here in the first half. 3-point lead for Balko. Hussey still with the ball, giving it off to Penner. Penner driving in on Gonzalez, bounce pass to Schmidt. Schmidt being guarded by Trenum. Driving in, double team comes, passing over to Munden, now back to Hussey. Over to the near side now, Kaylin Penner. Penner driving in on Gonzalez. Fade away from 16 is off the back iron, no good. Rebound loose, picked up by the Lady Whippets, and Okeene to reset. Schmidt thought about the long three-pointer, and we have a foul on the floor. Foul's going to be on Emily Trenum. That'll be her second personal foul. 4 team fouls. Hannah Swart into the game for Okeene. Caden Sager in for Balko. And Maylee Wirtz is also in. Outlet to the high post. Jumper is good for Madison Schmidt. That's 4 points for her. And it's a 1-point lead for Balko, 12-11. 5:45 to go here in the first half. Olvera bringing it into the front court. Over to Caden Sager. Sager over to Sawyer Stockton. Driving the baseline, backing back out now over to Aston Freeman. Freeman driving across the paint, bouncing out of a double team. Caden Sager loses control of the ball, picks it back up. Cross-court pass to Wirtz, has the ball, lands at her feet though, driving in, spinning back out, giving it off to Olvera. Olvera driving through a double team, hard off the glass, no good, rebounded by Schmidt. Olvera was a little bit out of control on that drive. Okeene went into hurry, come back the other way, Aldrich with it, driving in one-on-one. Stockton pokes it away, it'll be Okeene basketball, 5:13 to go here in the first half. Lady Whippet basketball on their baseline. Okeene can take the lead with a basket here. Inbound goes to Penner. Penner being guarded by Stockton. Bounce pass to the far side over to Hannah Swart. A lot of contact, and we have a foul. Oh, an offensive foul. So the foul's going to be on Caitlin Penner. That'll be her second personal foul. 4 team fouls. They had one official signal to travel, one official signal to an offensive foul. Oh, they're going to say the foul was on Carolyn Olvera. That's 2 on her. Cross-court pass over to Aldrich. Aldrich down to the block. Double team comes. Three-pointer is off the back iron. No good. Offensive rebound. Okeene will reset. Now between the circles, Madison Schmidt driving into the paint. Passes out now over to Keely Hussey. Hussey driving in and has the ball at the high post. Passing over to Swart. Down to the block now. Penner has it. Turnaround jumper over Freeman. No good. Rebound loose on the floor. Picked up by Sager. Olvera now controls. And Balko will finally retain possession. 4.5 to go here in the first half. 1-point lead for the Lady Bison. Aston Freeman, three-pointer from the corner. Off the back iron, no good. Rebound picked up by Madison Schmidt. And if it's anywhere near Madison Schmidt, she's going to get the rebound. She just seems to have that sense to know exactly where to go. Kaylin Aldridge between the circles as we approach the halfway point here in the second quarter. 1 point lead for the Lady Bison. Driving in, Hussey guarded by Olvera. Passing back out now to Swartz. Swartz thought about the jumper, opted not to take it. Over to Penner now on the block. Pass back to the top of the key. Schmidt has it. 17-foot jumper is good. For Madison Schmidt, that's 6 for her. And Okeene has the lead now 13-12. 3:48 to go here in the first half. 6-0 run for Okeene. Olvera directing traffic. Passing off to Aspen Freeman. Freeman has the ball, crossover dribble, handing it off to Olvera. Olvera driving in, passing over to Sawyer Stockton. Stockton crossover dribble at the top of the key, giving it back to Freeman. And once again, Balko's having all sorts of difficulty just getting inside the three-point arc. Excellent defense by Okeene. Pass is deflected, and we have a foul. Reaching foul on Keely Hussey. That'll be her first personal foul. 14 fouls for the Lady Whippets. Balko basketball inbounding on the baseline. Ryan Duke back into the game for Okeene. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with him. 3:19 to go here in the first half. Okeene 13, Balko 12. Balko Lady Bison basketball will continue in a moment. Welcome back to Okeene, Oklahoma, where the Okeene Lady Whippets lead the Balko Lady Bison 13-12. The Lady Whippets are on a 6-0 run right now. Balko led 12-7 at the start of the quarter and have yet to score in the quarter. There's 3:19 left to go here in the first half. It'll be Balko basketball inbounding on their baseline. Over to do the inbounding honors for the Lady Bison. Looking to find someone. Can't. Is deflected out of bounds off of Madison Schmidt. And it will remain Balko basketball. I'm not sure what all the fuss was about. The ball was off of Okeene, and the Balko fans are not having any of it. Stockton with the ball, backing Hussey down. The jumper is no good, and a foul on the shot. So Sawyer Stockton will be at the line to shoot 2 for the Lady Bison. Foul's going to be on Keely Hussey, her second personal foul. 5 team fouls for Okeene. So Stockton at the line to shoot 2 for Balko. First free throw's up. Off the rim and no good. One more free throw forthcoming for Stockton. Stockton has the ball, spins it in her hand, takes 3 dribbles, spins it again. Free throws on the way, and good. So Stockton converts 1 of 2. She has 5 points. And we're all knotted up at 13 now with 3:10 to go here in the half. Hussey into the front court, has the ball being guarded at the top of the key now by Carolyn Olvera. Looking to get rid of it and does so to Aldridge. Aldridge passing over now to Schmidt. Schmidt driving in on Sager. That's a mismatch for Okeene if they can keep that. Duke with it, 3-pointer. In and out, no good. Rebounded by Sawyer Stockton. Lady Bison want to run. Numbers back defensively for Okeene. Into the front court, Aspen Freeman has it. Passing out of a double team over to Maylee Wirtz. Wirtz has it driving into the paint. Over to Stockton. Stockton to Sager for 3 from the corner. Off the front iron, no good. Rebound picked up by Hussey. A lot of contact, no call. Coming back the other way, Madison Schmidt has it into the front court. Long pass to the near side. Aldridge has it. Giving it back now to Ryan Duke. And Okeene's going to reset. 2:25 to go here in the first half. Tie ball game, 13 apiece. Over to Madison Schmidt at the elbow. Giving it off to Hussey. Hussey driving. Backs Olvera down, shot off the glass, good. 7 points for Keely Hussey. Olvera lost her footing, and that was what gave Hussey just enough space. 2-point lead for the Lady Whippets. 2:05 to go here in the first half. Olvera between the circles has the dribble. Passing over to Stockton on the near side. Back to Olvera between the circles. Now to Freeman at the high post. Give and go, and Olvera loses the ball, giving it back to Freeman. Freeman loses control of it. And the Lady Bison having a case of the dropsies here in the last couple minutes. Olvera with the ball, backing Aldrich down. Three-pointer for Wirtz. In and out, no good. Rebound loose, picked up by Schmidt. Coming back the other way now for the Lady Whippets. 2-point lead and the basketball in a very fast-moving first half. 90 seconds to go in the half. Driving in, Hussey, the shot off the glass is good. 9 points for Keely Hussey. And it's a 4-point lead for Okeene, their largest of the game now. 1:25 to go here in the first half. It's 10-1 favor Okeene here in the second quarter. Stockton crossover dribble, has the ball. Giving it off now to Wirtz. Wirtz has it. Being hounded defensively. Over now to Stockton. Stockton with it to Olvera. Carolyn Olvera now driving in. Dishing off to Wirtz. Over to Sager. Sager thought about the jumper. Through a double team. Through another double team. High off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Schmidt. And we have a reach-in foul on Aspen Freeman. That's going to be her first foul. And Hannah Swart checking into the game for Okeene as Keely Hussey will have a seat. 57 seconds to go here in the half. Balko dominated the first quarter. Okeene has dominated the second quarter. 4-point lead for the Lady Whippets and the basketball. 48 seconds to go here in the half. Over to the near side, now down to the block. Schmidt has it, turnaround jumper is up and good. 8 points for Madison Schmidt. And it's a 6-point lead for Okeene now, 19-13. And Balko's got to be really careful here. They're playing with fire. Over now to Aspen Freeman. Freeman has the ball. Over to Stockton on the far side to Sager. Sager has the ball. She had Freeman flash open for a second, didn't see her. Over to Olvera. Olvera has the ball driving in now. Over to Wirtz. Wirtz for three. Off the front iron, no good. Rebound saves, but it goes to Okeene. Schmidt with it on the baseline. 17 seconds to go in the half. And Okeene's going to hold for the last shot. Balko played a terrific first quarter and a terrible second quarter, and that's what's going on so far. Hannah Swart for three off the back iron, no good. Rebound near the baseline by Sager, and that's going to be the end of the first half. With the score, Okeene 19, Balko 13. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have first half recap. And second half action live from Okeene. Balko Lady Bison basketball will continue in a moment. Welcome back to Okeene, Oklahoma, where the Balko Lady Bison trail the Okeene Lady Whippets by a score of 19-13. It is halftime. Lady Whippets are being paced by Keely Hussey with 9, 8 for Madison Schmidt, and 2 for Caitlin Penner. For Balko, Sawyer Stockton has 5, Aspen Freeman and Caden Sager with 3 apiece, and 2 for Carolyn Olvera. The shots just weren't falling for Balko in the first half. And so that's got to give them a little bit of hope. They shot about as poorly in that half as they have all year long, and they only trail Okeene by 6 points. And they held a 5-point lead at the end of the first quarter, but they were outscored 12-1 in the second quarter. Balko's got to come out hot in this third quarter, and they need to make a run right off the bat to make a statement to this Lady Whippet team, who is a very, very good team. Again, they're 23-2 on the season, and they beat Lomega at Lomega, which is no small feat. So this is a really good team that they're playing. But this Balko Lady Bison team is also a very good team. Reminder that the winner of today's game will get a fourth round bye, and they will play on Saturday against the winner between Arnett and Kremlin Hillsdale. The loser of today's game will play tomorrow at 6:30 against the winner between Goodwell and Schindler. So we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, and I'm being told in my ear that it's Scheidler and not Schindler, so I apologize for that. So the loser of this game will face the winner between Goodwell and Scheidler tomorrow at 6:30 in Fairview. The winner gets a fourth round bye and will not have to play again until Monday, and they'll play the winner between Arnett and Kremlin Hillsdale. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have the start of the second half between the Balko Lady Bison and the Okeene Lady Whippets, live from Okeene, Oklahoma. Balko Lady Bison basketball will continue in a moment. Welcome back to Okeene, where the Okeene Lady Whippets lead the Balko Lady Bison by a score of 19-13. It'll be Balko basketball to start the second half. They'll be going from right to left across your screen. Okeene left to right. Balko in the road maroon uniforms with the script Balko across the chest, white lettering and white trim. Okeene in their home white uniforms with the Carolina blue lettering and black trim, and they'll be going from left to right across your screen. Aspen Freeman driving the baseline, loses control, picks it back up, over to Wirtz. Wirtz shot in the paint, is blocked and stolen. Come back the other way now, Madison Schmidt for the Lady Whippets. Over to Keely Hussey. Hussey has the ball. Back to Aldrich, now down to the block. Turnaround jumper in the paint is good for Caitlin Penner. That's 4 points for Penner, and it's 21-13 favor Okeene. 7:15 to go here in the third quarter. Trenham has the ball, loses control of it. Hussey reaches down and steals it. So back-to-back steals for Okeene to start the second half defensively, and this is not a good start for Balko in this third quarter. Hussey has it between the circles. Passing over to Aldrich. Aldrich down to Duke on the near side, now to the top of the key. Penner, three-pointer, in and out, no good. That ball was halfway down and popped out. Olvera coming back the other way for the Lady Bison. Into the front court, crossover dribble, driving in out of a double team, over to Stockton for three from the corner. Bang! Sawyer Stockton with a three-pointer. She needed that in a bad way. That's 8 points for her, and it's 21-16. 6:32 to go now here in the third quarter. Madison Schmidt with it on the far side, free throw line extended, has the ball. Giving it off to Penner at the top of the key. Over to Hussey. Hussey utilizes the Penner screen, giving it back now. Aldrich with it. Cross-court pass to Hussey in the corner. Down to the block, back to the top of the key. Three-pointer is good for Caitlin Penner. So Okeene answers Balko's three with one of their own. That's 7 for Penner. And it's back to an 8-point lead for Okeene, 24-16. 2 minutes gone here in the third quarter. Trenum at the high post, has it through the lane. Shot hard off the glass, no good. Rebound loose, picked up by Aldridge, come back the other way. Okeene with a chance to spread the lead to double digits now. Over to Ryan Duke, back to the top of the key, Hussey. Duke had a wide open look if she wanted it. Over to Aldridge, now back to Penner. Penner driving in, dishing out to Duke. Over to Aldridge, and Okeene to reset the offense. Madison Schmidt now with it. Finds Duke on the block, and we have a foul on the floor. Foul's going to be on Maylee Wirtz. That'll be her first personal foul. First team foul of the second half. And it'll be Okeene basketball inbounding from the baseline. Outlet to the top of the key now, back to the corner on the near side. Three-pointer is off the iron twice, no good. Ball on the floor. Tie ball, possession arrow favors Okeene, and it'll be Lady Whippet basketball. Caitlin Gonzalez set to check in for the Lady Bison, as Maylee Wirtz will have a seat. Duke looking to inbound, does so to the corner. Driving in now, Aldridge has the ball to the top of the key, Madison Schmidt. Schmidt back over to Duke. Excuse me, to Aldridge. Aldridge over to Hussey. Hussey has the ball now back to the top of the key. Circling around. Nice ball movement for Okeene. Schmidt with it. Now down to the block. Ball's knocked away and stolen by O'Vera. O'Vera is knocked over in the backcourt and a foul. Looks like O'Vera may have gotten the wind knocked out of her. Foul's going to be on Kaylin Aldridge, her first personal foul. First team foul for Okeene of the half. 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. 8-point lead for Okeene. Balko basketball. O'Vera has the ball. Coach Johnson calling the play. O'Vera has it trying to use the Freeman screen. Doesn't get it. Gonzalez with it. Back over to Freeman. Freeman over to Stockton on the far side. Being guarded by Hussey. Driving in. Passing over to Trenum. Trenum thought about it. And she loses the ball. Stolen. Transition opportunity for Okeene. Driving in. Shot is hard off the glass, no good. Rebound by Stockton, coming back the other way. Balko with numbers if they hurry. Stockton loses control of the ball, picked up by Trenum. And there's bodies all over the floor. Stockton over to Freeman. Freeman has the ball, driving the baseline. She wanted to pass it to O'Vera, but O'Vera wasn't ready for it. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. 4:18 to go here in the first half. Okeene 24, Balko 16. Balko Lady Bison basketball continue in a moment. .418 to go here in the third quarter. 8-point lead for Okeene and the basketball, 24-16. Balko have only scored 4 points since the end of the first quarter, and that's 12 minutes of game time. Hussey has the ball for Okeene. She has a little bit of a limp as she comes up the floor, so you got to hope that she's all right, and that doesn't become too much of an issue for them. Reversing course now to the top of the key. Caitlin Penner has the ball, driving on Freeman. The give and go, and we have a foul on the shot. That's going to be on Emily Trenum. That'll be Trenum's third personal foul. Just the second team foul of the half, but it's enough to get Madison Schmidt to the line to shoot 2 for the Lady Whippets. Schmidt's first free throw is around the rim and no good. Caden Sager into the game, and Trenum will have a seat. Halfway through the third quarter, here's an 8-point lead for Okeene. Schmidt's second free throw is on the way and good. So Madison Schmidt converts 1 of 2. She has 9 points to tie her with game-high honors, and it's a 9-point lead for Okeene now, 25-16. Sawyer Stockton has the ball, driving in, around a double team, pass back to the top of the key. O'Vera threw a double team off the glass, no good, and a foul. So Carolyn O'Bara is going to be at the line to shoot 2 for Balko. Foul is going to be on Caitlin Penner. That'll be her second personal foul. Second team foul of the half for Okeene. O'Bara with 2 points so far in the game for the Lady Bison. Looking to add to that total and cut into this Okeene lead just a little bit. First free throw is up and good. Second free throw forthcoming for the 6'10 senior from Balko. Second free throw is up and good. So O'Bara converts both. She has 4 points. And it's a 7-point lead now for Okeene, 25-18. Cross-court pass to Hussey near the timeline on the far side. Has the ball. 3:37 to go here in the quarter. Aldrich now with it between the circles. Fakes the pass, giving it off to Penner on the near side. Penner driving in. Dishing out to Hussey. Hussey has the ball being guarded by O'Bara. Over to Penner. Penner's 3-pointers off the front iron. No good. Rebounded by Gonzalez. Good job by Caitlin Gonzalez boxing out the smaller defender. Pass over to Stockton. Stockton has the ball over to Caden Sager. Sager to O'Bara. O'Bara has the ball now. Passing out of a double team. Stockton thought about the jumper, opted not to take it. Driving baseline, picks up a dribble, passes over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez to Sager. Sager 3-pointer. Bang! 3-point basket good for Caden Sager. That's 6 for her. And it's a 4-point game now, 25-21. Balko starting to creep back in this game. Into the front court, Hussey has it, giving it off to Schmidt. Schmidt has the ball being guarded by Sager. Over to Penner. Penner has the ball. Now to Keely Hussey. Hussey thought about the jumper, opted not to take it. Pass is stolen. Stockton with the ball. Numbers back defensively for Okeene. I don't think Stockton cares. Driving all the way. Basket's around the rim. No good. Rebounded by Hussey. And a foul on... They called the foul on Balko. The Balko players were celebrating, but they called the foul on Balko. Okay, they're going to say the foul now was on Keely Hussey. It'll be her third personal foul. 3 team fouls for the Lady Whippets. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. 2:33 to go here in the third quarter. Okeene 25, Balko 21. Balko Lady Bison basketball will continue in a moment. Welcome back to Okeene, where the Balko Lady Bison trail Okeene 25-21. Balko to inbound from the baseline. Maybe, if O'Bara can find anyone, she can't. Outlet goes to Sager at the top of the key, and Balko set the offense now. Pass is deflected and stolen. A lot of contact. Come back the other way now, Schmidt with it. Into the front court, crossover dribble, loses control, giving it off to Swart. Wide open 3-pointer is good for Kaylin Aldridge. Her first points of the game, and it's 28-21. It's kind of a helter-skelter play on the offensive side, but if it works and gets the other side disorganized, then that's kind of what you want. Sager over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez to Freeman on the far side. Has the ball 2 minutes to go here in the quarter. O'Bara has the ball now driving the baseline. Shot is blocked and a foul, no foul, but a steal rather. Coming back the other way now for the Lady Whippets is Kaylin Aldridge. Aldridge walks it across the timeline. 7-point lead for Okeene. Play's getting a little sloppy, and that's not suiting Balko's style of play at all. 3-pointer is off the rim, no good. Rebound loose, picked up by Stockton. Coming back the other way now are the Lady Bison. Crossover dribble into the front court. Stockton has it. Around a double team. Euro step, good. Sawyer Stockton with 10 points. First player for either team in double figures, and it's a 5-point game, 28-23. A minute 23 to go here in the third quarter. Madison Schmidt driving in. The floater's hard off the iron, no good. Offensive rebound, put back over Gonzalez, no good. Rebounded by Aspen Freeman. Coach Johnson imploring the Lady Bison to run. A minute 10 to go here in the quarter. Stockton with the ball, driving baseline, handing it off to Gonzalez. Put off the glass, good. Basket good by Kaylin Gonzalez. her first points of the game, and it's a 3-point game with a minute to go here in the third quarter. 28-25 favor Okeene. Everything you expect from the top 20 matchup we have seen so far in this game. Large runs by both sides, good defense by both sides. Making lemonade out of lemons by both sides. It's been a good, entertaining game so far. Ryan Duke has the ball now between the circles, 41 seconds to go in the quarter. Madison Schmidt now at the free throw line extended on the near side. Back to the top of the key, over to the far side. Now Caitlin Penner has it. Back to the top of the key, Aldridge. They dared her to shoot that. She opted not to. Passing over now to Penner on the far side. Bounce pass to the block, has the ball, driving through a double team. The shot is no good and a foul. Foul on the shot. And that's going to be on Caden Sager. That'll be her first personal foul. 13th foul of the half, and it will be Madison Schmidt at the line to shoot 2 for Okeene. Schmidt 1 of 2 from the line so far in the game. First free throw's up and good. Schmidt, the first Okeene player in double figures. One more free throw forthcoming for her. Second free throw is off the front of the iron, no good. Schmidt converts 1 of 2. She has 10 points. It's a 4-point lead for Okeene, and we have a foul in the backcourt. On Kaylin Aldridge, that'll be her second personal foul, 4th team foul, and it will be Balko basketball. Inbounding on the near side in front of the scorer's table. Caden Sager to do that for Balko. 21 seconds to go here in the third quarter. 29-25 favor Okeene. A large Okeene contingent and a pretty good Balko contingent here at this game, especially given the 170-mile drive that it was for Balko. 8 seconds to go in the quarter. Balko holding for the final shot. Olvera has the ball, passes off to Stockton. Stockton with 3 through a double team. The floater in the paint is off the rim, no good. Rebound, and that's going to be the end of the third quarter with the score Okeene 29, Balko 25. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have the third quarter recap and the start of the fourth quarter live from Okeene, Oklahoma. Balko Lady Bison basketball continue in a moment. Welcome back to Okeene, Oklahoma, where the Balko Lady Bison trail the Okeene Lady Whippets 29-25. Lady Whippets being paced by Madison Schmidt with 10 points, 9 for Keely Hussey, 7 for Caitlin Penner, 3 for Kaylin Aldridge. For Balko Sawyer, Stockton has 10, 6 for Caden Sager, 4 for Carolyn Olvera, 3 for Aspen Freeman, and 2 for Caitlin Gonzalez. And it will be Balko basketball to start the fourth quarter. It's a 4-point game in this top 20 matchup between number 18 Balko and number 10 Okeene. Olvera with the crossover dribble, finds Sager on the near side, giving it back to Freeman. Freeman at the ball at the top of the key. Stockton, long three-pointer, bang! Three-point basket good, Sawyer Stockton. That's 13 for her, and that's a 1-point game now, 29-28. And some of the Timberlake faithful that are here are cheering for Balko in this game, and we love to hear it. Over to the far side now, Hannah Swart thought about the long jumper, opted not to take, gives back to Penner. Penner now over to Ryan Duke. Reversing course over to Schmidt. Schmidt, long three-pointer is good. It's raining threes all over the place. That's 13 for Madison Schmidt, tying her with game-high honors. And it's back to a 4-point lead for Okeene, 32-28. Olvera in the front court, hesitation, dribble through a double team, the shot's off the glass. And they're going to say she traveled. So it'll be a Balko turnover and Okeene basketball. Keely Hussey, who's back in the game, will bring it up the court for Okeene. 7:06 to go here in regulation, a 4-point game. Crossover dribble, Hussey has it, giving it back now to Penner. Penner driving in on Freeman. The floater is no good. Rebound picked up by Olvera. Balko wants to run. Numbers back defensively. Sager has the ball in the front court. Shot is no good and a foul on the shot. Offensive foul. They're going to call an offensive foul on Caden Sager. Wow. So that'll be Sager's second foul. And it'll be Okeene basketball. Aldridge brings across the midcourt stride for Okeene, being guarded by Sawyer Stockton. Utilizing the Penner screen, has the ball cross-court pass over to Schmidt. Schmidt driving in, bounce pass to the elbow. Kalen Aldridge with it, being guarded very well by Sawyer Stockton. 6:35 to go here in the ball game. Crossover dribble by Hussey. Hussey has the ball in the paint, looking to shoot it, can't. Pass back to the top of the key, Aldridge with it. Over to the near side, Caitlin Penner, driving in, bounce pass is knocked away and stolen by Gonzalez. Numbers back defensively for Okeene, and Balko's going to wait for the offense to set. Caden Sager now with it. Passing over to Carolyn Olvera. She thought about it, opted not to take it. Over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez faking the pass, driving in, over to Stockton out the top of the key. 6:08 to go here in the ball game. Driving in, ball's off of Gonzalez out of bounds, and it will be Okeene basketball. 4-point lead for Okeene and the ball with 6:06 to go here in regulation. Keely Hussey with it. And what has turned into a very entertaining game. Balko's largest lead of the game was 5. Okeene's largest lead of the game so far has been 9. Driving all the way in, shots off the iron, no good. Offensive rebound, putback is no good, but a foul. Foul's going to be on Sawyer Stockton. It'll be her second personal foul. 5 team fouls for Balko, and Caitlin Penner will be at the line to shoot 2 for the Lady Whippets. Penner's first free throw is up and good. One more free throw forthcoming for Penner. She takes one dribble, second free throw is on the way and also good. So she converts both. She has 9 points and is back to a 6-point lead for Okeene now, 34-28. Aspen Freeman has the ball down to the baseline, passing over to a cutting Olvera, ball's off the bottom of the backboard, no good, rebounded by Okeene, coming back the other way now, Hussey with it in the backcourt, and she'll bring it past the midcourt stride. Being guarded loosely by Carolyn Olvera, passing over to Madison Schmidt on the near side. Schmidt finds a cutting Penner, and she's fouled on the shot. And I believe that's going to be on Sawyer Stockton. No, that's going to be on Olvera. And for Olvera, that'll be her third personal foul, 16 foul. So Caitlin Penner will be back at the line to shoot 2 now for Okeene. First free throw is up, off the side of the rim and no good. So one more free throw forthcoming for Penner. And Balko has got to stop giving up these free points now. Second free throw is up and good. Penner converts 1 of 2. She's 3 of 4 from the line for the game, has 10 points. She's the second Okeene player in double figures, and is back to a 7-point lead for the Lady Whippets at 35-28. Olvera passing it to the high post to Freeman, to Sager for 3. Shot is wildly no good. The Balko coach is protesting that the shot was blocked, but the referees say no. 3-pointer is good for Caitlin Penner. That's 13 for Penner, and now the largest lead of the game for Okeene at 10. Driving in, Olvera has the ball, shot off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound, putback also no good. Balko can't buy a basket right now. Stockton's floater, no good, and a foul. Sawyer Stockton will be at the line to shoot 2. The Okeene foul is going to be on Madison Schmidt. That'll be her first personal foul. 5 team fouls in the half, and it's going to be Sawyer Stockton now at the line to shoot 2. Stockton's first free throw is around the rim and no good. And there's a lid on that rim right now, and Balko cannot break through it. Coach Johnson giving the official an earful, and he's about to tee her up, it looks like. Second free throw is on the way. Around the rim, also no good. She misses both. 10-point lead for Okeene and the ball. Balko not doing themselves any favors at this point right now. Top of the key, Penner, three-pointer, off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Gonzalez, giving it off to Olvera. Olvera over to Freeman, pass it in the front court, giving it off to Sawyer. Stockton being guarded very closely by Hussey, driving the baseline through a triple team, a lot of contact, no call. Stockton thrown to the floor, tie ball, possession arrow favors Okeene. So it'll be Lady Whippet basketball halfway through the fourth quarter. Over to Kaylin Aldridge. Aldridge has the ball. Driving in on Stockton, passing over to Ryan Duke. And Okeene content to run all the clock that they want right now. It's a 10-point lead for the Lady Whippets and the ball. Driving in, Madison Schmidt has it, dishing over now to the near side, Caitlin Penner. Now to the sideline, Hussey has the ball, driving in on Gonzalez. Loses control, but it goes to Aldridge. Aldridge with it now at the top of the key. Back over to Penner on the near side, driving in on Freeman. Has it at the high post. And a foul on Gonzalez. And I feel like that was a foul to just stop the possession. Okeene ran over a minute off the clock on that possession. So Ryan Duke will be at the line to shoot the 1-and-1 for Okeene. However, there was a little bit of force behind that. And I feel like Gonzalez was lucky that wasn't called a flagrant foul, honestly, because that was a pretty hard foul. Free throw is no good, rebounded by Olvera. Balko running. They don't have any time now to kill. Freeman with the ball on the baseline. Spin move, shot is no good, rebounded by Schmidt. Over to Hussey, now into the front court. Keely Hussey has it. Over to Penner. Penner has the ball, driving the lane. Jumper over Gonzalez is no good, and a foul. Foul's going to be on Caitlin Gonzalez, her first personal foul, 8th team foul. And Penner's back at the line to shoot 2 more for Okeene. Penner's first free throw is up and good. Second free throw's up and also good. And it's now a 12-point lead for Okeene at 40-28. What was once a close game is now turned into a blowout. Stockton has the ball between the circles, giving it off to Caden Sager. Sager's pass is deflected and stolen. Coming back the other way, and it's lost, picked up by Sager. Sager with a number. The pass is deflected. Pass deflected again. They're going to say that pass was not deflected. So it'll be Okeene's basketball, 2.5 to go in the ball game. Hussey has the ball in the front court, being guarded by Carolyn Olvera. Olvera giving it off to Aldridge. Aldridge on the near sideline has the ball, being guarded by Stockton. Driving the lane, has a wide open lane, opts not to take the shot. Instead passing out, and it's going to be a foul on Caden Sager. And Madison Schmidt's going to be back at the line to shoot 2. Correction, 1-and-1. For Sager, that's going to be her third personal foul. So Schmidt to shoot the 1-and-1 first. Free throw is up around the rim, no good. Rebounded by Aspen Freeman. 2:10 to go in the ball game, a 12-point lead for Okeene. Olvera with it, driving in now. Passing out of a double team over to Gonzalez. Gonzalez with it to Stockton. Stockton three-pointer. Bang! 3-point basket good. Sawyer Stockton, timeout on the floor. We'll take it with him. 1:57 to go here in the ball game. Okeene 40, Balko 31. Balko Lady Bison basketball continue in a moment. Welcome back to Okeene, Oklahoma, where the Balko Lady Bison have fought valiantly, but this Okeene Lady Whippet team is just too good. It's 40-31 favor Okeene, and it will be Lady Whippet basketball with 1:57 to go in the ball game. Madison Schmidt to do the inbounding honors for the Lady Whippets. Inbound goes to Hussey on the far side, over to Penner. Penner has the ball in the backcourt, gets rid of it to Schmidt. Schmidt over to Hussey now in the front court. Double team comes, passing back to Schmidt over to the near side. Now Aldrich with it. Aldrich driving, wide open lane. The shot is good. Basket good for Kaylin Aldrich. That's 5 for her. And it's 42-31 with 1:35 to go in the quarter. Pass deflected by Schmidt, picked up by Gonzalez. Now over to Sager, and we have a foul. Foul's going to be on Ryan Duke. That'll be her third personal foul. 16 fouls for Okeene. They still have a foul to give. Olvera with the ball now at the top of the key, driving in, handing it off to Freeman. Freeman driving in, over to Sager. Sager has it. Olvera, top of the key, three-pointer. Off the iron, no good. Rebounded by the Lady Whippets and Ryan Duke. And they have an 11-point lead and the ball with 1:08 to go in the ball game. Schmidt will bring it into the front court. Hussey with it now on the far side. So Balko will be playing tomorrow against the loser between Scheidler and Goodwell. And that game will be at 6:30 in Fairview. As Okeene has it, they're just content to dribble out the clock now at this point. Madison Schmidt with it. Crossover dribble, driving in, passes out, and the ball's thrown away. So a turnover and Balko basketball. 35 seconds left to go in the ball game. And a full court press being employed by Okeene. They want to make sure that Balko can't just roll it up the floor to get 3 seconds. Driving in, Freeman's shot is no good, rebounded by Hussey. Stockton goes for the rebound, doesn't get it. Still in the backcourt, Schmidt has it, giving it off to Penner, who goes into the front court. Now double team comes. She's trapped on the near side, and we have a foul. And Penner will be at the line to shoot 2 for Okeene. Foul's going to be on Aspen Freeman. That'll be her second personal foul. And Okeene's now in the double bonus. So an 11-point lead for Okeene with 17 seconds left. As the first free throw is up and good. 16 points for Caitlin Penner, tying her with game-high honors. And again, Balko fought valiantly in this game, but Okeene was just too much. And offensively, they went ice cold at the wrong time. So 17 points for Caitlin Penner. And it's a 13-point lead for Okeene, now their largest of the game. Olvera has the ball, pass is too tall for her, out of bounds. It'll be a turnover and Okeene basketball. Inbound goes to Hussey, back to Schmidt. She'll bring it into the front court, and they're just going to dribble it out. And that'll be the ball game with your final score, Okeene 44, Balko 31. So Okeene earns the bye, and they will play the winner between Arnett and Kremlin Hillsdale on Monday at Fairview. So that'll be the end of the broadcast for us. Your final score, once again, Okeene 44, Balko 31. Until next time, this is David Vaughn, reminding you that no amount of success can compensate for failure at the home. Make sure that you let your family know each and every day just how much you love them. Until next time, take care and God bless.